Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back doing a best of 3 Dominaria United draft. Rare, drag to the bottom, 4 mana, each creature gets -X/-X, where X is 1 plus the number of basic land types. I think this is a good card. Board wipes, typically good and limited. This one, rewarding you for playing multicolor. I think I'd like to give it a try. Electrostatic infantry is legit. Sky gets huge real fast. Restoration, I don't think I've seen it played yet, and I certainly haven't played with it, but I don't love it. Maybe it's better than I'm giving it credit for, but I'd have to see it in action because I'm not seeing it. Sentry is good. Interference is good. Kabu is good. Baird is cool. I like this. This is a good card. Especially for how cheap it is. But let's take drag to the bottom for now. Alright, follow-up pick. Well, we could take cut down, 1 mana instant speed removal. Oh yeah, equipment, vehicles, synergy with Astor. 2 bodies in 1 with resolute reinforcements. With flash, no less. Cool card. This has got to be good. I mean, instant speed, 2 1/1s. That's really good. Phyrexian Rager. I think we can take a black card here, and it's either the Rager or the cut down. I think we'll just opt for the cut down because 1 mana instant speed removal for a lot of cheap creatures is just good. I like it. And I'm happy with it. But Phyrexian Rager is good. Warhorse is good too. So Sojourner, I mean, I guess technically wants to be in the same deck as drag to the bottom, but let's take cut down for now. All right, what do you do? 3 mana, 3/3 menace, add 2 mana. In any combination of colors, spend it only to cast dragon creature spells. Once during each of your turns, you may cast a dragon creature spell from your graveyard. Whenever you cast a dragon creature spell from your graveyard, it gains when this creature dies exiled. This is a cool card. And it's 3 mana, 3/3 menace. Tattered Apparition is playable, though not desirable this early. Citizen's Arrest is good removal. How many dragons are there in this set? I feel like I should know that, but I don't. Shieldwall Sentinel. I've seen this played quite a bit. This is a popular card because you can dig up the white card that gives you 1/1 flyers for each defender you control, so it's good synergy with that. Linebreaker Baloth is good. Hurler Cyclops, rather, is good. Decent options here. I'm going to take the 3/3 menace with upside and hope that I see some dragons that I'm not remembering. Another Shieldwall Sentinel. Extinguish the Light is good removal. Hard to go wrong. I played Radha and did not play as well as I would have liked it to. The fact that it can't pump itself is pretty important distinction. Runic Shot is playable, but Extinguish the Light is just good. Good card. Instant speed. Sometimes gains you 3 life. We'll take it. Alright, Shadow Prophecy is a good way to get some card advantage. Wants to technically be in the same deck as drag to the bottom. Another Shieldwall Sentinel, huh? Okay. Najal, 5 mana, 5/4. Your sorceries have flash. It's a cool card. That is a cool card. Looks like a lot of fun. Sky Knight is good with the Enlist. Picker is good. But we'll go with the Shadow Prophecy. Get the card draw, domain card draw. Cult's Conscript is nice. Especially if you have like sacrifice effects. Repossession is good. Phase something. Destroy all creatures for each creature destroyed this way. I mean, this card's okay. Probably just go with the Conscript, though. It's hard to go wrong with a 1 mana 2/1 that can technically block, even though it's not the turn it comes in and comes back later. It's just a good card. Very good card. So we take the Bone Splinters, get some Cult Conscript synergy. Outrider is good. Often it's a 5 mana 4/4 reach that lightning bolts your opponent's face. I guess that would be a Lava Spike, not a lightning bolt, but let's take the Bone Splinters. I like cutting black for now until we figure out what second color we really should be. Guy's Might is a cool card. I almost wonder if I like it more than Artillery Blast. Especially since I could get some fixing with that. But why don't we just take the Sunlit Marsh? This is playable regardless of what other color we end up in, just because it'll help the Drag to the Bottom and the Shadow Prophecy become better. So I think that's totally fine to pick there. Okay, we take the Abomination. I'm okay with it. Or we take Kavu. I think Kavu is a slightly better card, but gotta keep my eyes out for dragons too. I think we'll just take the Abomination. I guess we already have Shadow Prophecy, though. I don't know if I want to just play a bunch of cards that make me lose 2 life. But we don't have any 2-drop creatures. I'll take it just in case. Just in case we need it. Thrill of Possibility is certainly playable. Some white cards here. We do have the Marsh, but I'm just not really feeling Astor. I guess I'll take Thrill of Possibility as some additional card quality increasing. All right, we could take Enthrall to the Pit. Enthrall is at least kind of cool with Bone Splinters, too. Tattered Apparition, totally playable. I'm going to take this. It's expensive, but I think it's cool. I mean, Pixie Illusionist is certainly not bad. It helps with Domain. It's just the fact that it's blue with green kicker, I guess. Let's just take the Librarian. Faithbonder's not really doing it for me. I guess we can take an Axe. We have cheap creatures, so it's probably okay. All right, 4 mana, 3/6. When it attacks, exile each creature that crewed it. Return them to the battlefield tapped under their owner's control at the beginning of the next step. So, into the battlefield effects that we have. That's not a good one. It's good with Librarian. Get Scry 2 every turn. Vohar is pretty good. You get a Merfolk Looter effect on top of getting instant or sorcery back in your graveyard. I think this card is very good for us. In general, having a looter effect is good. Citizen's Arrest, more removal. Tolarian Terror. How many instant sorceries do we have right now? Oh, we already have 7? Maybe the Terror is legit here then. I'm going to go with the Terror. I mean, I could take the Rare there, but already have 7 instant sorceries. That's pretty high, actually. I don't love the War Leech. You know, Lagomos is good. It's a cool card. It's good with Bone Splinters. Could take more lands for Domain. Cavalier is very good. Maybe we stick to Grixis for now, which means maybe we just take Lagomos in case we end up with more Bone Splinters or other sack value stuff. Getting 5 or more creatures dead in 1 turn doesn't seem super likely, but oh, I haven't been keeping my eye out on the for the dragons, but I don't know if there are that many. So Atrocity, this just gives you a 1-time extra creature, but it does have Menace, and it's 3 mana with Menace. It's pretty good. And we have some decent targets already for that. Vivisector is a good 2-drop, and we only have a couple cheap creatures right now. Warbrood is good. I was impressed with it. Fire NATO, I don't love it. I can take the Vivisector. This triggers a lot, so Prodigy is very good too. But we'll take the Vivisector. All right. Battlefly Swarm is good. Evasive and Death Touch is relevant. Can keep fatties back. So I'm totally fine with that. Warhorse, not bad. I might just take the Aquifer since it fixes for what we have as well as helps our domain plan. Talus Lookout is good. I like that card a lot. Oh, this card's good too. But, yeah, this card's good, but pretty color intensive. Let's just take the Aquifer. Warhorse also good with a Bone Splinters plan. All right. So Berserker, Enthrall, Outrider, Vivisector. So I don't mind taking another Vivisector. I don't mind taking the Outrider either. Both fine. I think we'll just opt for the Vivisector. Just because I feel like there's a lot of ways for us to get value off things dying, so I like that. I think we'll take another Aquifer here. Gardener is good. Only a single creature other than... that's interesting. Let's take Aquifer. Okay, could take the Meteorite. Balmor is very good. And actually, in a deck that's already got 7 instant sorceries, I'm liking this. So we can do... Let's go for a Grixis instant sorcery deck. Get rid of the Vanquisher's Axe. All right, got Bohar back. That's great. It's a great card. Yeah, I like the plan. I think it's looking good. Guess we'll take the Drake. It's a flyer. It's fine. This is cool because we do have some evasion. I just doubt it makes the deck. Maybe I just take the Warbrute then. Because Warbrute is good. Maybe we don't have the fatties to support Warbrute, but I want to stick to instant sorceries and creatures and kind of leave it at that. So it says haste. I mean, it's the only thing that's on color, but I don't think we're... Another Enthrall of the Pit. It's possible. Hammerhand, not so much. I don't want it. All right. The problem with these rare lands is they don't actually help your domain count, unfortunately. But Beachfront technically does. But I think we want the infantry. It's just a great card. It gets huge fast, and I like it. So we'll take it over Bone Splinters. Just a great card. Really does win games. We'll take another Extinguish the Light over Outrider. Where are we at? 13? Yeah, we're looking good. Get more quality instant sorceries. We can play less creatures because we have Shadow Prophecy and Thrill of Possibility. I'm not sure which creatures we want to cut yet, but Soaring Drake is kind of whatever. Toxic Abomination is definitely whatever. It's just a 2-drop, so it's convenient, but Vivisectors I like much more. I'd rather have 1 less power, not lose 2 life, and get a scry effect when things die. So we can take the Haunted Mire here. To me, it makes sense because we already basically have a deck. There's really not that much else here we want. And it helps our domain drag to the bottom, you know, potentially find some kicker spell that wants the green, like the Pixie. This card's good, but I think we'll take another Haunted Mire. There is the Pixie Illusionist. Or we could take another Tolarian Terror. I mean, Terror is cool. We have a very good count of the... instant sorceries, and these are big finishers. They have ward. Yeah. Big time finishers. If you play 3 instant sorceries, pay 4 mana for a 5/5 ward too. I mean, we'll try it. Take the Wooded Ridgeline, but Rona is pretty cool. I mean, technically, definitely wants to be in this deck too. And it comes back, drains. Doesn't drain. It just makes your opponent lose life. Or we take a third Extinguish the Light. Also good. Tough to go wrong with this since we do want to be a dedicated instant sorcery deck. All right, I'll take it over Rona. Rona is good, though. Obviously. Makes this a little clunkier, but that's all right. So, Tura, I mean, we have the potential splash for white, but... Or we just take the Espionage because we can play and kick it. It gives us card advantage, lets us play less creatures. I mean, technically this does want to be in the deck, but I'm going to take the Espionage. I'm going to go for more instant sorcery plan. So this, I think, is kind of counter to what we want to do with Tolarian Terror, but could take the Illusionist. We do have the Haunted Mire. And it flies. Or we could take Meteorite. Actually, I'll just take the Meteorite. I don't think it makes the deck, but I don't think the Illusionist does too. Wow. I like Tolarian Terror and all, but Strider is great. Garna is cool too. But Strider is just fantastic. Double blue definitely could be a problem. Strider's ability is just so good though. Or ties Scorn, so Counterspell, maybe a good sideboard card. Yeah, I don't think we need that. Illusionist, cast instant sorcery spell. It's kind of cool, but whatever. We'll take the Illusionist. I don't think either one makes the deck. I mean, with one-drop flyers, the research looks better, but once again, it's like, kind of want to stick to instants and sorceries. Frenzy. It's kind of cool. But more for a token deck. I'll take it anyway. Alright, Rona. And we even got last pick. I mean, all the pieces are there. It's just a matter of this... I don't know about the mana base yet. All right, let's put this deck together here. All right, I guess we'll cut the Meteorite. We want to stick to instants, sorceries, creatures, nothing else. So that means the combat research has to go. Illusionist, I guess, is pretty good here since we've got a lot of different colors we want to potentially play. We got no dragons, right? But still, this is a 3-mana, 3/3 menace. $18 creatures. Well, we can cut plenty of creatures. I think I'm going to dump the Abomination. So I want to stick to kind of as many non-creatures as I can. I guess, I mean, I could dump the multicolor legends. They're kind of just cute. This is good with Bone Splinters, but maybe I'd rather just have a Soaring Drake, less color intensive, flying. I don't have any dragons, correct? No. So maybe we dump these two. Warbrood is definitely better in a creature heavy deck. So I could see cutting that too. Where are we at now? 14 creatures. 3 more cuts. These are expensive. True. They are. Maybe we cut the Frenzy, even though I like it. I don't think we need it. Would rather just have card draw effects for instant sorcery value. So basically, I can cast Tura with a Marsh, a Plains, or an Illusionist. I mean, the ability is cool. It's relevant, and it is a flyer, but I don't know about that. I might cut the Thrill of Possibility. That kind of minimizes... Yeah, that really minimizes red in here, actually. That's nice. Then it's just Balmor, Infantry, and Enthrall to the Pits, which we don't want to cast until we have 7 mana anyway. But these are like 7 mana removal spells in here, aren't they? That might have to be good enough. Who knows? Maybe... I mean, it's still good with Bone Splinters. Now it makes me wish I'd taken a second Bone Splinters, but that's okay. Yeah, then we don't need to run 4 mountains. Although, oh, I don't have any red fixing. Then maybe we do need 4. Maybe we do need 4 mountains. Fixing didn't end up as good as I would have liked here. Yeah, because we have a lot of double black, double blue. Maybe I cut 1 Enthrall to the Pit. Lower red impact in here. Don't need 2 7-drop. Expensive things. Still have, what, 9 instant sorcery count, which is good. Still have decent creature count with card draw. Conscript in here is basically just good with Bone Splinters. Good in general, I guess. I mean, it just comes back. It's a cheap beater. There's really no issues with it. It can still block and come back too. Not if it's the only creature that dies, but you get what I'm saying. So, 3 ways to cast Tura. I don't love that. 4 ways to cast Infantry. Or I guess 5 if you count the... I should have taken another Illusionist in hindsight. I didn't realize how important that card was to the deck. Alright, how many sources of black do I have? 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it? No, 7. 7 sources of black. 5, 6, 7 sources of blue. Oh boy. All right, mana base is a bit of a disaster. Mana base is a bit of a disaster, but the deck is cool. In theory, this deck is very cool. Synergistically speaking, it's very good. It has Balmor, Rona, Tura, Tolarian Terror. So I feel like it has all the pieces that this deck wants. It's just the mana base didn't quite come together the way I would have liked, but I'll have to settle for this. We'll see what we can do with it. All right, we'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right, play first. Yeah, this hand is surprisingly okay. Guess not terribly exciting to have a Tura and Enthrall to the Pit in your opener, but since we can play Vivisector and any land gives us Soaring Drake, I think we're gonna have to be okay with this hand. Ooh, that was a good draw. All right, we'll get the Drake down and pass. I can attack, actually. Might as well bluff. Ooh. I like Battlewing Mystic. That's good. So we already have 3 different colors for drag to the bottom. So it'd be -4, -4 right now. It's pretty good. I still want to cast Infantry, I think, because it'll get pumped off this. That brings it to 3. It'll get pumped off this. That brings it to 4. I'm thinking it can survive drag to the bottom, I guess. At least, ideally. That's a cool card. Maybe we just wait until we get dragged to the bottom online. before I start casting more Vivisectors. All right, I think I'm going to do Vivisector so I can double block the Strider. Because we need to scry anyway to find our second black. So we're looking for our second black. Oh, well, a lot of wasted scribes, unfortunately. That's all right. We got what we wanted, so I'm all right with it. All right. Okay. So we'll play the swamp, and I'll leave up Extinguish the Light. I don't want to drag to the bottom just yet. This does have ward 2, but I guess I'm trying to get the maximum amount here. See if they play anything more. If they don't, we'll just have to drag to the bottom. All right. Nice one. Nice one. All right. So I can't cast Tolarian Terror. I can make it cheaper. I can do Extinguish the Light, kill a token, go to 8, not die. So I do cut down. This goes down to 5 mana. So I guess I do extinguish plus cut down. So I don't die. And then I can cast Tolarian Terror. All right. Let's see. Cut down, extinguish. I still don't die. Oh, I guess we actually want to kill the... Wait, how much does it cost to do this ability? Oh, I see. Well, we probably still want to kill the veteran. So I guess we'll try that first. And then I can cut down the other one. Oh, I guess I still end up dying, huh? I didn't quite do the math. Because now if I kill another one, I still take 8. Alright, my mistake. So I guess I needed to kill 2 tokens. It still left me in a kind of rough spot, but... it was the right move to buy myself 1 more extra turn. Sideboard... Could do like a counter spell instead of Enthrall of the Pit. Because they've got Diplomacy, Strider, I don't know, maybe. It's like a cancel. All right. Yeah, this looks pretty good. So I think I'm willing to use Extinguish on a Faith Bonder. Ooh, well, now I'm going to hold off a turn. All right. I kind of feel like doing Extinguish on their turn, but they did miss a land drop. All right, we'll just go for it. If they can protect it, then we won't get to attack, but I'll still go for it. If I wait till their turn, it doesn't let me attack with my other dudes, so it doesn't seem correct. We got to force them to have the shore up. If they have it, so what? If I do it on their turn, their guy gets bigger anyway, so. Sure. Still makes our terror cheaper and our infantry bigger, so. Oh, +1/+1 counter. That's pretty good. I could have countered that, but I mean, since I can't cast it, maybe it would have been worth it, but then I wouldn't have been able to cast Tolarian Terror here, so this makes more sense to me. Well, at least they can't Strider my Terror, but they can Strider the Drake. All right, well. Yeah, I guess I'm willing to trade Terror for a Strider. Oh, that's surprising. Well, maybe I can cast Scorn this turn. That was a great draw there. So make him pay the ward. I guess I don't technically have to cast the ward. Just means they have chump with Strider. But, I mean, I'm going to counter the stall for time either way, so. All right, they did pay for it, so we'll counter the stall for time. And that should do it. Is there a 1-mana lifelink spell? No, this Take Up the Shield's 2. So I do have to be cautious of that in blocking situations. Well, glad Urtai's Scorn came up huge there. Jeez. All right. Guess we run it back again. Maybe I just want to do Scorn over Enthrall to the Pit in general. Just less emphasis on red, more on blue. All right. Got a good hand here. So we'll do Aquifer into Balmor into Vivisector. Get that color intensity out of the way now. Ooh, Ooh, great draw there. Really good draw. So let's get our second black down. Play the infantry. And we can cut down now. I think I'm going to hold off on that. Alright. So they're tapped out. So next turn I can do the cut down. This is a good opportunity, I think. Oh, Vohar. Could continue to wait. I know it seems a little greedy, but playing both of these is just... It just sets us up so nicely for Balmor. Alright. I'm going to do that instead. There might be something bigger we want to kill here too. Like a Strider. Alright, that's nice. And they're tapped out again too, which is also nice. We could do Vohar first. I don't have the mana until next turn to kill the Strider with Extinguish. Why don't we just use Vohar then? Ah. Very good. Could dump the black since we have double black now. This opens up our domain a little bit more and lets us cast our flying bird. So why don't we do that? We'll go land. We can sack the Vivisector to kill the Strider. I do feel like we miss out on a little bit of value doing that, but I'm gonna wait. So I might just go for heroic charge here or whatever. And then I can do, I guess I can't do both, so we'll see. They may just do a heroic charge here. Okay. Alright. So still a mana shy of being able to do Extinguish on the Strider. I can take out Faith Bonder. With Extinguish and gain 3 life. And that way I can cast 2 spells on my turn. But the problem is the Bone Splinters, huh? They're a little bit too set up for the heroic. That's the problem. Well, I think I'm just going to start getting some bodies off there. They're bored here. Alright. So I can do Vohar again. So I can always sack it too. Alright, so we'll dump the red. I didn't want to leave that on top. Whoopsie. Click too fast. My bad. Hoping their last card's not stall for time. That's unfortunate. We're at 7. So say I cast this, tap the Figment. They still have 5 attackers, so all right. So we can threaten lethal. And then I can pitch the conscript and get it back. Currently they have 6 damage on board. So they'd only have to chump Vivisector, huh? Well, I'm going to keep... Well, maybe I should have just looted first, but I also want to keep the blockers back. It's the tricky part. Because I don't want to just die to heroic conscripts, or whatever it's called. think I want to keep 3 blockers back. Because that way, well, if they have it, I guess they kill us, don't they? Because they pump all their dudes and Figment gets unblockable. So this becomes 4, 5, 6, 7. So only 2 of their dudes need to connect if I attack with the Strider. So I think we just at least force them to chump. And let's see, if they have the thing that +1/+1 and indestructible. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that would be lethal too. Well, I want to play around the indestructible and shore up, so I guess I'm just getting him with the Strider. Which I'm not in love with, but we'll have to do. So we're going to keep the Desecrator back to block for now. Pitch the Conscript. Oh, that's cool. So block flyer, block 2 ground guys. So we don't die to heroic now, which is good. I guess we can pitch the mountain because this technically gives us more domain, although I don't even know if that's relevant. So, I mean, we're threatening lethal in a lot of ways, so I think we can at least do this. They have to block at least 2 dudes. So we still have the flying blocker. We can't replay this, right? No. Why don't we loot? Then I can sack Vohar for can sack Vohar for cut down and just use it. kill the Figment. So I guess if they have removal plus another heroic charge, they get us. They would have actually just gotten us with heroic charge there, huh? Because, oh, they didn't have the red for kicker. Okay. To give trample. All right, opponent just disconnected or whatever and timed out and lost. So, all right, we'll see you for round 2. So I think I'm just going to swap out Enthrall to the Pit for Urtai's Scorn. Just have some counter magic in here. Do I still need 4 mountains? I suppose I do. Kind of need to cast these first. Man, I'm really doing a number on my mana base here, aren't I? All right, we're on the draw. No black mana, but I'm going to keep this because we have turn 2 Balmor. Well, wait, if I play that, then I can't do... Oh, we can play Bohar, though, I guess. All right. Oh, wow. Pretty aggressive. All right. We'll pass and leave up a loot. So I guess pitching instants and sorceries does make the terror cheaper, but kind of want Bone Splinters and Shadow Prophecy. Ooh, well, if I pitch Conscript, it can come back at some point. Or I can pitch an island. I think I'm actually going to pitch the Conscript. Ah, Illusionist. Well, I can kick it too, but next turn. All right. Let's just attack with Balmor. We'll leave up Shadow Prophecy. And a loot. Alright, so I can only activate that as a sorcery, that's fine. So we'll loot. Kind of don't want to ditch the land now, do I? Maybe I should have done Shadow Prophecy first. Might actually pitch the cut down. But yeah, because I have the Cult Conscript. For Bone Splinters. That makes sense. Alright, I'll get rid of cut down. They can kill that. Do Conscript instead of Shadow Prophecy. That's alright. Alright. So now we can do a kicked Illusionist, but we can attack first here. Alright, so we can Bone Splinters, Ancient, and guess we get in for 6 here. All right. So next turn we can drop the Terror and still get in for 4. I can do Shadow Prophecy, but then I still don't have enough mana to cast the Terror. It does make it 1 cheaper, but I need 1 more mana and then I could do it. So if I draw another mana next turn, I can go Shadow Prophecy, Terror, which is pretty good. Get a nice hand refill. I guess next turn, I mean, pretty good chance I'm going to find a land if I do Shadow Prophecy, so maybe it is smarter to just do the Shadow Prophecy into Terror next turn. All right, so they got a great big fatty there with the Mossbeard Ancient. Otherwise, we just saw little dudes and a bunch of mana and a meteorite, so not much information gained there. I mean, Thrall to the Pit on Mossbeard is good, but I feel like I have the removal and the counterspell for it already, so that's kind of okay. All right, they conceded the second game, so we'll see in round 3. All right, round 3. Yeah, looks good. Guess we could do that. Yeah, maybe I'd rather do the Vivisector first. So that way if they have removal, I mean, it potentially deals more damage. I'm not playing an instant or sorcery next turn based on this hand. I can set up for Extinguish the Light. It's a cool looking mountain. Oh, hopefully I can extinguish something. All right. That counts. So it makes our terror cheaper too, which is nice. Ah, cool. So I can always, I guess, technically Bone Splinters, Vivisector away to pump infantry and make terror cheaper, so yeah, that might just be the plan here. Don't need that. Let's play that. No reach, right? No. Okay. I can sandbag the land to, I don't know, for looting effects or something like that, if need be. So I can trade Terror for the Menace creature so they don't get, like, draw card value from it. I think. I'd rather do that than this one, right? Yeah. All right. So, pretty good looking deck. We have good spot removal for their mid-range creatures. Cut down, not looking like it does much though, based on game 1 there, huh? So, would I rather maybe a Thrill instead of a cut down? Well, Toxic Abomination actually pairs kind of nicely against. Well, maybe not. Not good enough. I mean, cut down definitely not looking amazing here. Still potentially good, but could swap it for a Thrill. A little weird on the splash. Could do Enthrall. It's expensive, though. Or we could just stick in our own Warbrute. Not bad. They were a little bit slow, so maybe we do the... Gosh, that's weird. We'll try the Toxic Abomination. I mean, we saw 0 targets that are... Alright, we'll keep that. That are cut down hits that game, so... Maybe a bit speculative to take it out, but... No black mana again, but we've got Balmor and we've got Espionage, Soaring Drake, so... Seemed like an okay choice to me. So, I will block if they attack. Ooh, Beast Caller, that's a tough one. Great card. Alright, let's do the Drake here. They're gonna get a dude too, I think, right? Is it just different or greater? It's toughness with power greater than its base power. Oh, greater than its base power. I see. I see. All right, let's do Espionage here. Okay. So they can smash back for... I think we'll just attack with the Balmor. All right. So, let's see. 7, 8, 9. So if I block that, I take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Kind of feels like too much. But Warbrute's going to be able to take advantage of Strike Team, so I should probably just block there. All right, so we got Bone Splinters, which makes this cheaper. Well, Cut Down's definitely coming back in now that we know they have Beast Caller. Although it's only good if you have it early, but still. Let's see. So we can take a look, but I'm not really seeing anything here. Alright, I think we'll go to the next one. Alright, so we'll bring back Cut Down. We'll cut the... What was the thing I just brought in? The Abomination, Yeah, I don't know if I can afford to take the life there. So we'll definitely bring back the Cut Down. They're pretty quick. It makes Scorn look a little worse too, but I don't want to steal things. Tura is a tough one to cast in this deck. But, I mean, the ground blocker attackers are pretty valuable. Alright, I guess we'll try that again. We have Drag to the bottom. That's pretty valuable. Oh, we can keep this. We don't have black mana, but we have the Espionage. I think that helps. Double black's gonna be a little tougher, but that's okay. Well, it's cool that you can cast from your graveyard without black mana if you just discard cards or whatever. So it's one nice thing, I guess. Need to find black mana, but hopefully we can do that. All right, there we go. Hey, we got the cut down too. Nice. All right, so get our black mana now. That way we can cut down. All right. So we'll go land, cut down on Rootwalla. The Terror a little cheaper. Good use of our black mana there. All right, Strider's good draw, so probably want to tap that in case they, because they have 3, yeah, so, oh wait, it's whenever it becomes tapped, huh? That's cool. So land types they have currently are just 3 still. We'll tap their bigger dude then, but this does have vigilance too. Well, oh, and it would untap that. All right, we'll just tap Tori then, I guess. All right, so can play Rona here. That way, another blocker going, take advantage of the double black. All right, so we're at 4. I think we can just chump with the conscript as long as they don't have trample. So we can kill Zaro Janin. And then just chump the... Oh, they do have trample. So what gave him trample? I see. All other attacking... Other red attacking creatures you control have trample. So this doesn't have trample. So in order to not die, we want to do... Oh, that's... I see. So we want to probably do that. And then double block here. Stop the trampler. Chump there, take 3. Okay. All right. Ended up going 2-1 overall. Thought the deck was okay. Mana base was pretty rocky, but had some like good synergy cards, but ultimately I didn't think it was a very good deck, so pretty happy to get 2-1 with it. Let's do some pack 1 pick 1s. All right, pack 1 pick 1. The Queen is pretty awesome. Yeah, I like this card. Not monocolor, but very powerful. I guess this is a 2-mana, 2-power flyer. Kind of cool card too. Less color intensive. Haven't really played with it much, but I mean, good with buff cards. It's a weird one. Yeah, I guess I could try it out. Diplomacy is a great card. I really like it. It wants to be in the same deck as Ivy too. So, really cool. Definitely first pick worthy, super strong. All right, here 4-mana 5/4 enters or attacks. Put a land card from a graveyard onto the battlefield tapped under your control. Discard a land, gain 3. Discard a land, draw. Discard a land, gains indestructible until end of turn. That's cool. So really, it makes sense as a, you're supposed to be discarding the lands to get value and then bring them back from your graveyard, but it's still pretty sweet. You can bring it back from any graveyard. Yeah, I mean, take the Mythic. Be happy about it. Seems awesome. All right. Jaya, Fiery Negotiator, 4 mana, 4 Loyalty Planeswalker, creates monks with prowess, lets you play cards. That's cool. 2-star creature an opponent controls. Whenever you attack this turn, it deals damage equal to the number of attacking creatures to that creature. Cool. Get an emblem whenever you cast a red instant or sorcery. Copy it twice. Wow. Yeah, easily take that card. Seems amazing. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. See you for the next one.